We're throwing concurrently, as we said, and we'll bring you the conclusion of that shortly. And you will not have time to breathe. If you need a cup of tea, get somebody else to do it. Anyway, women's 3,000 next on the track.
Yeah, thick and fast, isn't it? It's going to be like that for the next 3 hours, folks. Well, women's 3,000 metres. Faith Kipyegon, a couple of weeks ago, came just short of breaking the world record, didn't she? Tonight is not about times. It's all about places and winning the title. There is Georgia Griffith, record holder over 3,000 metres. Incidentally, the Australian have not named their team for Tokyo yet. There is Bawake, who's been in great form, the world junior champion, only 19 years old. Caroline Nyaga, the African champion over 10,000 metres. Rose Davis, record holder over 5 and 10,000. And Hannah Nuttall doing well to get the call-up for this Diamond League final, a British champion over 5,000 metres. Well, the 5,000 metres Diamond League-wise has been dominated by Beatrice Chebet. She's not here today. This final over 3,000 metres. And away they go, pacemaking duties by Salome Alfonso. They're aiming for 8:25, which is a pretty comfortable target, and that equates to going through the first kilometre in 2:48. And if you want to break that down into lap times, around 67 and bits per lap. Mashesha, didn't have time to mention her. She is the fastest in this field by some distance. Here at Mashesha, 8:22, her personal best. But it's a jog so far.
Yeah, a few things really just to pick out. Just to explain to everybody, you said it could be 3,000, 5,000, 3,000 in the final because we've got to fit 2 distance races into this packed programme. However, I think this is the distance races are where there is an effective Tokyo here, and this is the first time we've had the Diamond League final just before a major championships. There are many athletes who are going to Tokyo who would have been here or training. So you mentioned Hannah Nuttall. I think Hannah was 24th on the list in terms of who could be invited, but it's great for her. She's with many other athletes up in St. Moritz in Switzerland doing altitude training, and the chance to come down and have a race against this sort of caliber field is wonderful, except, and here's the except, they were all hoping for something quick, and nobody has gone with the pace, because I don't think there's no need for anybody in this race. It's a Diamond League final, it's a big prize. Nobody is running for a time here. Georgia Griffiths is actually hoping later on Jess Hull wins the 1,500 so she can get selected, because you said that hasn't been picked yet. So this is more a good true run race, and they're not going to go for the time.
Well, pacemaking wise, 67 for the first 100 metres, so job done. But as you can see there, nobody's interested, and it's Baweke who's leading the charge there, and Georgia Griffith in that pack as well. It's all about the win, and the pacemaker really, with all due respect,
hoping to do the same. We're going back to the 3,000, Chris, and I'm going to mention the name Tom Byers. What would that say to you?
Go on, help me.
Well, Tom Byers once won in Oslo, but he was pacemaking the mile, and Steve Ovett and myself and others included didn't go with it, and he won the race.
Well,
now we've got an athlete out there, Alfonso, who is now 80 meters ahead of the field as the pacemaker, and she can run 3,000 meters. She's a class athlete. Well, now, she's going very quick because she's trying to keep up with the lights, but she might just look around and think, if I slow down a little bit, I could win this.
Yeah, well, she's an 8:39 at best 3,000 meter run. She's constantly looking round. Just out of picture at the moment, Nyaga, and now is Bawake, who's just taking closer order. And we had all 10 athletes, bar the pacemaker, all in a bunch. And now there's a bit of a shift on here, because I think they've realised, maybe they even heard Steve Cram say what he just said, and now they're just trying to get back at the pacemaker. Salome Alfonso from Portugal, who's stopped looking round now, and Baweke is now taken closer order, the Ethiopian, the world indoor junior champion at 19 years old, and she's taking the likes of Mashesha and Josette Andrews, the American, with her.
Other wild card opportunities for Olympic champions, etc. Say more of that maybe a bit later, because they're starting to try and chase now. Well, she's still there.
She's gone. She stepped off the track at 2 kilometres, which was clearly the deal, but it'll be interesting for her thoughts later on. Were you tempted to carry on? So we've got a race here. All the times have gone out of the window. No point mentioning those. Georgia Griffith there in 3rd place. Josette Andrews is leading the way in the green for the USA. And when they come round again, they will take the bell. So still lots of athletes in contention here. Nyaga Andrews, Griffith, Amabor. Mashesha is a little bit further down. Mashesha, in fact, is right at the back of that group there. She's got a lot of work to do, and they're going to take the bell, and this will play into the hands of the 400, 800 metre runners.
Well, Andrews is quick at 800. Griffiths has gone sub 2 minutes this year as well. And, I mean, Hannah Nuttall normally can finish pretty quickly, but maybe not in this company. Watch out for the youngster Baweke, who's in the red, who's just at the back of that lead group there. But you're right, this is just now a kick, 1,000-metre race and reducing down to a 300 now.
Josette Andrews then leading the way down the back straight. Nyaga, Amabor having a little look round. Griffith is in there as well. Amabor in the red. Griffith, real struggle down the back straight, and Josette Andrews has done really well there under intense pressure from Likina Amabor as they come into with 200 to go. Mashesha is really struggling here further down the field. Now then, Josette Andrews has got a great chance to seal the win here. Boweki's having to go wide. Griffith looks as though she's gone. Balaine as well, the Ethiopian. Now Baweke is going wide. The World Junior Champion at 19 is going to get this if she can just hang on. Yes, she has. She's timed it to perfection. She gets the win. She is the Diamond League champion. What a moment that is for the 19-year-old. World Junior Champion and now Diamond League champion here in Zurich. Well, it all came down to the final lap. The pacemaking went out the window. The pacemaker did her job, stepped off at 2 kilometers. But Baweke, Alishine Baweke, at 19 years old, has had the race of her life. Don't worry about the times, that doesn't matter. And actually, this is also a designated Diamond Plus event. It means that there's additional prize money. She has just earned herself a cool $50,000.
There are 2 Ethiopian athletes tonight, Baweke and Mehari, and they're 2 incredible youngsters, and she's only been running a couple of years. You know, when she won the World Juniors last year, it was about a 3rd or 4th race of any senior, of any type, really. And so she's got better and better this year. She's run 14:31 thereabouts for 5,000 3 times. She's been named as reserve by the Ethiopians because of the strength that they have. However, there are question marks around Hayelu, the possibility of whether or not this young lady will indeed contest the 5,000 in Tokyo. That's something which I guess the Ethiopians will know more about. But she hasn't done herself any harm here, because what she's done here was, this is the bit I wasn't sure she yet had. Can you come off a slow pace? You might get that in championships. Can you run a fast last lap? And what I liked about it, mentioned about 300-400 out, she just got herself in a good position. Griffiths didn't, was in a horrible place. Andrews tried to do it from the front, couldn't quite hang on. But that was a big, big win. Very assured, very impressive in the sense of the pace she generated. And at her age and where she's at in her career, can only be somebody we're all going to, I'm sure, enjoy watching her championships, even if she's not in Tokyo this time.
Yeah, 100%. A really mature performance from the 19-year-old. The sunflowers are out. She's smiling, and with good reason. So Baweke from Andrews, Amabor, Ethiopia 1 and 3. Georgia Griffith down in 4th place.
Josette Andrews joins the program.
Let's go, Josette!
Welcome to Athletes Lounge.
Thank you.
Let's intro.
Josette, you had us absolutely screaming on the edge of our seats over here.
You did.
I mean, first of all, congratulations on what feels like almost another breakthrough performance. But we talked about this earlier this season, how this year feels like this much needed but also like expected breakthrough that you're having. Like what were you thinking, I guess, in the last lap there of like holding these women off, and now after the race, how does this help your confidence going into Tokyo?
Yeah, I'm really proud of how I ran today. This was a bonus race, honestly. I came to Europe just to run the Brussels 5K, and then I ended up getting into the Diamond League final, and I couldn't turn down that opportunity, and I just felt like it was another great practice for Tokyo. And the mistake I made in Brussels was just being so antsy on the outside, waiting for these moves to happen every K, and they never did. So in this race, I really just wanted to stay on the rail. And honestly, the other women made it easy to stay in my spot. They just kept looking at me the entire race, but I just didn't react to them. And Dathan wanted me to push it from a K if the race was slow, and someone else went, so I was able to follow them for a little, but she did slow down a little, and I was just responding to all the moves, and with 400 to go, I just wanted the clearest lane, and I just kept responding to every move, and I really wanted to win today. I came here in 2021 and finished third, and I just felt like it was a special moment and opportunity for me to really try to have that breakthrough again today. And I'm really proud of how I ran, but it's crazy to finish a little disappointed in second, honestly.
Well, I think that's how you know you're in the right spot, where the old you would have been ecstatic, and this is incredible, like closing in, I think we got your last 200 and like 29.6, 29.7, just absolutely moving and responding to everything that they throw at you. What is the difference this year for you physically? How do you feel? Do you feel fitter, faster, stronger? Where are you right now versus years past?
I'm definitely just so much stronger right now. Just having 2.5 years at altitude has made me really strong, and the strength is really showing in the speed side, how I'm able to close at the end of the race.
I feel like someone's singing behind you right now, but I will give you this final question
someone
and let
is.
you go ahead and go.
Okay.
But congratulations. What are you going to do to celebrate and prepare for Tokyo?
Honestly, I fly back to Boulder tomorrow, so just going to spend 10 more days back in my own bed and with my husband, and then get ready to fly out to Tokyo.
That's right. Get some home-cooked meals.
Perfect way to recharge, get the last couple of miles in up those hills in Boulder. Josette, safe travels. Keep kicking butt. Love the race today.
Heck of a run today.
Congratulations.
Go get 'em.
Really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
Rooting for you.
Josette.